Only for the fans, the podcast.
First and foremost, man, how did you link up with Texas, man? What was it about it that made you touch down here and start fucking with us tough like
Honestly, I can't even remember. I'm trying to think about it right now, but whatever it was genuine. I think it started with me coming down here to shoot a video, and somebody that I knew out of my family was cool with people who was tied in with Walk, and we end up meeting like that. And from us meeting like that, niggas like bonded like over like my first little weekend in Houston type shit. And shit, me and my brother DT, we kind of like fell in love with like the scenery, and plus I was still sipping lean like heavy back then, so it was lean everywhere, food everywhere. It's warm weather, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't hip to chopped and screwed music and swanging and none of that shit, so all that shit was intriguing to me, you feel me? And yeah, we was down here, we was living down here for like in the 6-7 months. We had a house in Sugar Hill, you know, Candyland, whatever the fuck that shit called, some shit like that. Little suburb in Houston, but yeah.
How do you kick a lean habit, bro? Can you how does one go about kicking a lean habit?
Man, that shit rough, bro.
Yeah.
It was rough. Like the way I kicked it, it would be considered cold turkey, cause I ain't go to rehab or I wasn't using Suboxone strips to wean myself off, or like I wasn't still sipping to try to downgrade it. You feel me? Like I just cold hard quit it,
Yeah.
and I was just drinking ginger ale and taking Pepto, but I was balled up though.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like your stomach.
Yeah, I was balled up.
How long were you sipping before, prior to that?
Consistently. I had been sipping altogether like 5 or 6 years, maybe some shit like that. But heavily, like to where it got to the point to where I wanted to quit for like 3 years, like abusing it. You know what I'm saying? Deuce it better in a 24 ounce.
Right. And what made you stop?
Money.
The money?
Spending too much money. I just felt like I had bought a pint. I had bought the last pint lean I had bought. And you know, lean, like, it kept going up. Like the prices kept going up. That shit used to be real cheap. You know what I'm saying? But by the time I decided to start sipping, this shit wasn't cheap.
Right.
So,
nah, it got very expensive.
Nah, I was spending like $10,000 a week damn near.
Right. Did you have anybody ever try to K-roll you, and did you go through that type of shit? And
Nah, I ain't never got served no hit juice.
oh, okay.
Anytime. And if a nigga did serve me some hit juice, he was a cold motherfucker.
That's crazy.
For real. But no, I ain't never been through that. I ain't never sipped no drink and almost croaked from it or no shit, you feel me? Or like seized up and nothing like that. I had a fucked up ass tolerance. That shit a gift and a curse.
Mm.
So I used to have to sip a lot any fucking way to even, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, look. See, look, you thought you was right there getting to the good part, your bitch ass, man. If you made it this far and ain't subscribed, bro, I'm gonna make sure your next fat motherfucker Uber Eats orders is bold, goddamn it. Fries been on and everything. Click that button, man.
Man, you know, when we think of Detroit, man, you one of them the names that came through with the resurgence. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have a style that I feel like can't be duplicated. It's like you having fun with the music. You know what I'm saying? Like when you came through, it just felt like you was having fun with the shit. Like, is that your style?
Nah.
Like when you be in the studio, do you just have fun?
When I did me, I did me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I still be trying to press my own issue now, like my narrative on how I think this shit's supposed to go. But like when I did me, when I did my big one, I did my big one. You know what I'm saying? Can't no nigga say they was right there neck and neck with me when I was cranking how I was cranking. or it wasn't Scoob and another nigga when niggas was thinking about Detroit when I was going to, like, when I went up by myself. You know what I'm saying? No bunch of features, no none of that. And not to say like I had problems with niggas in the city or I just didn't like everybody, like, nigga, that just was me. Like, I'd rather have dropped some shit with Skilla than drop some songs with one of you niggas, because if one of you niggas would have got a run, and I ain't got to say no name or shit like that, but like, you see, like, niggas that had their runs after I had my run, you feel me? You don't see no Sada Baby songs with them niggas, you feel me? You don't see no Sada Baby features, no none of that type of shit, so.
Right.
Rightfully so, when a nigga press rewind to when I had my run before niggas had their run, that's why you didn't see no such and such features with me, no such and such, you seen songs with me and Skilla. Like,
and I was saying, so you found Skilla Baby?
That's my little brother.
Oh, that's your actual brother?
That's my, like, you know how life goes.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's my little brother. Like,
that's crazy, because you know the first song that I heard was "Babe, You Know You Fine." Like, that's the first song that I heard, and I was like, "Oh, that nigga gonna win because he got the females."
You gotta do your homework. Like,
yeah, I know. I'm saying that was the first song I heard at first, and then you start going backwards.
No, when you look up into it, little bro done been with me for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, he been with me for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a long ass point in time. Even to now, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent, because I be trying to not be super duper biased, because I love a lot of motherfuckers too, you feel me?
Right.
And let Lil Bro tell it, you know what I'm saying? I love certain motherfuckers, like a lot of damn near too much, you know what I'm saying? We done went back and forth on that, on who we think I love and who I think I don't love. But for a long point in time, all I gave a fuck about was my shit and him.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, flights or what, I ain't saying means of transportation, but shows, whatever the fuck I had going on, or if it was some shit where a nigga was pulling up that's a predominant nigga all the time, I always try to make sure he was some type of involved, you feel me? Or if I was bumping into, say I bumped into Money Man, you know what I'm saying, and me and Money Man about to work, and Money Man got his artist with him, I used to be like, let's try to get your artist to do something with Skilla, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, like, I just always just try to keep the nigga in the mix, or for no fucking reason, just call myself giving you some game, like, nigga, you do this like this, and you put this like that. Ooh, like, I just gave a fuck about that nigga so much around that time. Still do give a fuck about him, but like, when he was trying to get it going, and I seen like what he wanted to work harder than niggas who felt like they didn't have to work hard because they had a relationship with me. You know what I'm saying? And he came straight in, and I'd be out of town or some shit, but he still wanted to work. I'll send him to a studio. Like, hey, little bro, go over here. These niggas gonna let you in so you can work with Whoop. He'd get to the house, and motherfuckers tell him they not recording. Fast forward, y'all niggas wish y'all would've let that nigga in that house. You know what I'm saying? Like he wanted that shit, bro. Like, I asked him to get to the studio, he'd get to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing that made me all the way, like, just buy into him, like, right. Nigga, I asked him to come to the strip club one night, along with like 20 other niggas, you feel me? He was like the only nigga to show up, him and like 2 other motherfuckers, but how he showed up was what made me, was like, yeah, this little nigga the one, you feel me? He came fresh off of work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Clothes still dirty. Nigga had an Eagles jersey on. I remember like it was yesterday, you feel me? Like, nigga, and he was in that bitch. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Yeah, you ain't fuck all that job shit, bro. You gonna do that.
What was the Skilla Baby song that you felt like, you know, he's hot now, you know what I'm saying? But back then, what was the song that drew you to him?
Womack and Mo shit. Mo, he know I like Mo shit just because that's the very first song, very first video of his I had ever seen. And the shit just was so sweet to me. And I'm like, damn, this shit was hard. You ain't even have like no lot of means to shoot the video. You know what I'm saying? But the song just was sweet. And then I think the shit that made me realize he knew how to make a song, and then it's 2 different versions. The shit that made me realize he knew how to make good music was Womack. And then Trayvon Martin was the song that like made all of us, especially me, like, I don't know how it made other people feel. I know it made niggas look at him in different light as far as like his brain capacity. But me, right there, I was like, yeah, this nigga can do shit I can't do. You feel me? Like, he he can go up in there and really make like that pain music and tell a story and get deep and all that type of shit versus to where when I get deep, I'm still leaning towards being blissfully ignorant at all times.
Only for the fans, the podcast.